All right, hello everyone, and welcome back to Mordheim Madness Season 2. We're going to be watching our Aenur versus Crowley, starting off here any minute. The winner going on to play Shellproof. And while we're talking about Shellproof, myself, again, um, he handed me a stomping in our match, and I was kind of cruel to him, so I want to apologize here on air for my behavior. I don't really have many excuses. I get stressed out, and there's a hurricane thing going on, and I don't know. I did not handle it well. Instead of congratulating him on beating the person he practiced with all the time, I kind of flipped out, called him a camper. He definitely did not camp. He attacked me on turn one. That's the opposite of camping. He just had a frustrating tactic, and it worked, and I lost my cool after my third weapon of destruction failure in a row. And I don't know. I just kind of exploded at that point. So kudos to Shellproof, who again is showing as a very strong competitor for his first competition. Uh, Notwithstanding this loss to Karn, he ended up beating his Crypt Horrors a bit closer than the score shows. But the winner will be going on to face him. But without further ado, hopefully we'll be watching Crowley versus Aenur. Crowley, my Chaos brother in arms, going up against yet another Skaven warband. I believe it's going to be on Merchants Quarter 2. Here they are in combat and ready to go. One backtrack, 90-second turn timer in this portion of the tournament. Yeah, we're all set. Kick 'em. So we'll be watching this from Aenur's perspective. We're trying to get it through Crowley, and I sent him a watch request, but I never got a response. So, looks like a dagger in hand. He's looking to get that initiative going. I can't see. Maybe his Skaven also has one, or his Shuriken, perhaps. Both give plus 10. One is 3 strike teams, one is scattered. Interesting. The scattered is technically kind of actually still clumped up. So the strike team 3 is actually usually in more trouble. Merchants Quarter 1 is a small map, so also the scattered team basically just gets dropped down. It looks like Aenur is scattered. Now, I don't know if Aenur's going to feel bad or good about this. I think he should feel sort of good about this. Now, the caveat being, it depends where it places his units, and it looks like, holy shit, this initiative thing. Yeah, is a bit out of control. He really stepped it up. Now, the thing is, he probably has weapons or stuff on that's not that fucking good. Like, he probably has daggers on, celerity runes, cloth. I mean, you invest so much in this initiative victory. I don't know if it's worth it. Otherwise, obviously, I haven't been trying. I tried against Shellproof, and I just fucked myself up. Should have just gone with my... I mean, he could pass me no matter what anyway. So I need to just accept my fate of not having fast initiative. But it looks like these two have attempted to do the initiative battle. It's a shame to see it turn to this. It shouldn't be about that. Let me bring up the chat, guys. Now, caveat is I can only be here like an hour. Now, this battle should get going. My wife and kids get home at the top of the hour. So I may just have to leave towards the end and let it continue streaming. I will try to leave it up streaming. Maybe just turn off my computer monitor once they get here, so my wife's not like, what the fuck is that? And there we go. He's placed his units. Wow. Not bad. Really not bad for Aenur. That one warp guard's kind of effed. Look at this initiative. All those 105s. I mean, does Crowley have to stay at that initiative? I mean, that's the thing. So if he switches out of daggers, suddenly he's dropping to like 95 or 85 even. So you almost can get cut in the turn order. Yeah, Iron Guard is fucked. But I think the rest are kind of good. There's a dude in the upper right. This is probably Iron Guard. Yeah. Oh, it's his Black Skaven. Now, is he in a building or is he... oh, this might be the Black Skaven he can see. This is going to be a shame if he has a early hero drop. Yeah, that is the Black Skaven. At the same time, Crowley can't know this, but he'll be walking into the heart of Aenur's team going for that Black Skaven. And it looked like the Black Skaven had a shield. He might be kind of the melee resist one. Also, that Eshin Sorcerer looks to be standing right in the open. We may see the Mutant Archer take advantage of that. Look at these daggers. This is what I'm talking about. He's invested a lot into going first, but do you keep dual fucking daggers? You look like a butcher. I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, look, he's used meditation. Now he's adrenaline rushing just to get one fucking attack in that he missed. He's going to be so easy to hit now. I mean, he's almost paying too much of a price. I think he overdid it. I think he's punished himself. Do you really want dual daggers? Daggers do the least damage in the game. Now this Mutant Archer will be a problem. See, look, he's dropped to 85. He's switched immediately to the bow. So does he shoot a couple times and then have to switch back to get back to 105? So we know he's lost a red pill switching. He's lost blue pills switching over as well, which will affect his reload. Yeah. Interesting, he's doing 35 damage. That doesn't strike me as a perforation bow. I know those are headshot archers. Is he going to do a headshot right here? Maybe he's got a precision bow. Missed one. That might save his life. No adrenaline rush, but taking 30 damage there. Is he switching back to daggers? Otherwise, he might get jumped in the turn order. We know that one of his units is sitting there at 105. I know Aenur doesn't like this. Nobody does. Nobody likes this. But I mean, I'd be stoked if my opponent was in cloth with dual daggers in a celerity rune helmet. I mean, if you can survive the initial barrage, you're in a good position. Look at these. It was a coin flip. He was lucky to land it. 50% chance. Is he even going to get another attack? That was a charge. I don't know if he can. Can he adrenaline rush an attack? Crowley also does not have lure, so his Dark Souls are stuck. So he's already locked down 2 of his own units. I think if he does it right, look at that HP, only 315. That's the celerity rune. So if he can get on these targets, he can just crush them pretty quick. They're going to have 0 defense in the regards of they'll be wearing cloth and no shields, you know, just easy to hit. Wow, that's pretty big. That was pretty big because I believe that was kind of a melee resist Black Skaven. Now that was 4 red pills though. He's running out of time. If he's going to do a weapons destruction in order, 4, 3, 2, 1. I mean, there's not any orders or weapons of destruction coming in. I believe that's what he would have set him up for with the Marauder, but both of these gentlemen, parents, proud papas of kids, it's late in the night over there. I am certain they're tired. So you'll start to see mistakes with the timers and whatnot like that. Again, meditation, he's only going to have the red pills for 1 attack. Don't mind the dead person hanging from the rafters. I'm sure he led a good life. I mean, is he going to lock down another Dark Soul? No. I mean, Aenur can lock it down with the unit of his choice. He could not reach that Eshin Sorcerer even with meditation. I think that's what he was trying to do. Alright, who's this? It looks like a Warp Guard. It's got heavy armor. Does he want to lock his Dark Soul on a Warp Guard? No, I wouldn't think so. I mean, I think, you know, he's going to have this rush of damage. If Aenur has his lad's got talent Warp Guard, I believe. He can get some of these guys alive. He can just go right. Oh, look at that even. 90. He's getting the luck at least. He can tie down these Dark Souls and then go after the squishy Mutant Archer and the squishy Magister and be just fine. Like, is anyone scared of a cloth-wearing dual dagger Dark Soul that can't disengage? I mean, there's not much to worry about there, I don't think. Yeah, Sharptail can survive. He's got his lad's got talent. Oh yeah, I can use my mouse. This guy is just fine. He's going to have to do some good work for him. I assume he has a Poison Wind Globadier or something too. I haven't seen his fourth hero. There, he just tied up another Dark Soul on a Warp Guard. Crowley did this their last fight. He focused the henchmen of Aenur, and it cost him the match. Let's see if he shoots and kills one of the Eshin. Boy, this guy may survive with that miss from earlier. I don't know. He's got 2 question marks coming up, so maybe not. That one initiative may be the difference maker. Those are going to be the Marauders as well, unless he finally took his Doomweavers. I think it will be down unless Aenur does something sneaky. He can. This area is blocked by this unit. Right there. He can maybe bring his other Eshin Sorcerer and put it in front of this guy and protect it, because I believe those are 2 melee units coming up. So that is an option for Aenur to keep his leader alive. That Eshin Sorcerer is, I think, tied down, but can disengage and cover the pathway right there. Let's see if Aenur does that. That's the first thing I would do. It is exactly what I would do, and I would drop a goddamn Warp Mist Cloud on all of us. There's the Poison Wind Globadier. So, jumping around a lot. It's hard to show. The frustrating thing here is Aenur can't look at the minimap really either. He needs to turn on the option when the unit goes into question mark. It doesn't zoom back down in again when he's spotted. So this guy, I would immediately block the doorway right here with him. He's even right there. Keep my Eshin Sorcerer alive. Yeah, get out of there. Now maybe he's decided he just wants this guy. I mean, it sucks using your leader, but this guy could do some good work. So Crowley had his turn and he barely did any damage. You want to protect that leader, I would think. If I'm him, I'm going for that Magister too, yeah. Clock is ticking. Walked right on the trap. It was easy to spot. There he is. I think that's a good choice. I don't know if this guy has Mastery Exhaustion, but again, I would bring this guy back to protect my leader. Well, that's why you want to bring the Marauders. Cover the guy. He could cover it with his combat circle and block the way to the leader. Then the leader at least lives another turn. No magic coming out from Hail Haze. Doing good damage on the Magister. Yeah, Crowley did have some rough rolls. I assume one of the Marauders got to be going on that Black Skaven. Wow, stun the guy. I just think you wanted to block with your Eshin Sorcerer. Yeah, he's going to the Black Skaven. But remember, he's out of time with the Magister. So no weapons of destruction, no order. Use your poison wind globadier to kill him. See, he's doing it for this Black Skaven. Maybe sort of blocking the doorway. No, is he? What is he doing? I don't know. He's got a plan, though. I mean, he could have blocked right there with the Eshin. Maybe he goes around that way, but I don't know. Are both Marauders up here? Maybe this guy survives because both are up there. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. There should be 4 down there at the cart. We'll see. All shall be revealed. But if I'm Aenur, again, I got to feel pretty good. Given this is not worst case scenario, but a bad scenario, I think he can pull it back pretty easily. You're losing your leader, but it looks like you might be getting his leader. Okay, he already did put weapons of destruction on him. Yeah, you'll be lucky if he's not crit, because he's stunned and he has blood offering. It's probably like, yeah, 20% chance. He lives so far, though. You left the unit alive. He can disengage and go get the leader. So the Marauder will at least have to kill the Black Skaven or the Eshin leader. Looks like the Black Skaven's going down. I don't think Aenur feels too bad about this. I mean, he doesn't like this, but now it's his turn, you know? And you've almost got his Magister dead, and that is a key part of Crowley's warband. Wow. Can he not reach the leader? Wow. Oh, that did it, I think. Meditation. Is he up top, though? Is he on a ledge? No, he's not on a ledge. Yeah, that's where I would have put my Eshin Sorcerer, right there. So he would have had to engage the Eshin Sorcerer. Oh well. I mean, you could have prevented it, Aenur. Now go, you gotta go kill the Magister. I don't think you need to waste time looking around. No, those aren't who you want. I mean, do you? I guess he does. He does have other units that can go to the Magister, so we'll see what he does. I think you're going to see the Magister go down. So they'll be trading leaders, and maybe he kills Hantavirus, and they're trading heroes as well. And then now your opponent has Dark Souls with cloth and daggers. I mean, please. Your Warp Guards are going to win that. He's overthinking this. Just kill the guy. Well, he's got a plan. We'll see what it is. I guess it's to half kill the Marauder. I'm not sure. There's an ambushing Dark Soul, but let's see if he triggers it. There was a reason to put a ranged unit into the way of melee heroes. What that reason was, we don't know, but he did it. It was going to be really hard to reach Smothering Imbalance. It was going to be really hard to reach him. And Aenur just brought him down to ground floor for him. I'm not sure about that move. Really wasting too much clock, too. And now you're attacking him anyway. I don't know what he was trying to do here. Yeah, just get up there and shoot this guy like 6 times. 5 times. And now you have 1 blue pill left. He's taking 60 self-damage to put himself on the ground floor. I just don't know about this. You're going to trigger an ambush. Isn't that guy an ambush? I thought there was a Dark Soul in ambush. What is he doing? I don't know. Some new meta. I mean, the one thing he had was, good lord, the game put his Poison Wind Globadier in a beautiful location. Beautiful fucking location. A charge could kill this guy, and it does. So you're going to see a hero and a leader go down on both sides. He has those two Verminkin that will be able to make their way towards the leader, I'd imagine, the Magister. Might be seeing the Suicide Devil doing it. Can he get 2 attacks into him? I mean, I know he can, but will they land? Will he roll a 99? Yeah, I don't know why he left the top floor there. 2 attacks should do it, right? Especially with Black Hunger. Just don't roll badly. No! Check his HP first. I think 2 regular attacks do it. What are you doing? Did the Magister take exhaustion? That's the big question. You just do 2 normal attacks there. I don't know. I think 2 normal would have just killed him. Aenur, man. Yeah, I think you want to lock him down. This, I think, is his melee resist henchman. I think you'd want to put him on the Marauder. Putting him on them isn't a bad option, but they can shoot you with bows all day. It's kind of the counter to melee resist. Is just shoot it. Yeah, it looks like Crowley did a pretty good setup to disengage as well. Honestly, I see a lot of times this is the one where he'll maybe bug drop out of combat. We'll see if Crowley's honorable and kind of re-engages. But he'll be able to disengage anyway. I think I would have put this guy on the Marauder. Now, there might not be a jump down point, so Crowley might have to take his time killing this Verminkin, which I guess is a win. If you have to waste all important heroes just shooting a Verminkin. And he's got, okay, so he doesn't have Searing Missile, the ranged Verminkin. Maybe this guy's going to the Marauder. I don't understand that Daredevil. Does he have exhaustion? That's the only way that Magister dies. What are we doing here? Is that for a defensive stance? A sidestep. Okay. Makes sense. Oh man. If his Magister doesn't die, he only has himself to blame for that Daredevil. I mean, he didn't even do the math. Before initiating Daredevil, he should have done an attack, but not attacked. You know how it's like, are you sure you want to attack? He should have done a check to see how much damage 2 attacks would have done, and I think it would have killed him. What are we thinking about here? Big damage? I think that's a good choice. This is the beautiful thing. Like, these Warp Guards are going to win this race. What are you... Oh, my God. You just switched to a Halberd to a unit that used all its blue pills to get there. He's in no stance. You could have done 120 damage. Yeah, oh my God is right. We're all wondering that, but at least he realizes. I mean, you even switched to the Halberd. I mean, I got it. I understood what he was going to do there. Like, just hit this shit out of these guys in cloth. Oh, this one's randomly in dodge. I guess he got one of them in dodge. Well, that I think is literally the only one that had a stance. The rest used a lot of energy to get there. At this point, I don't think you do the adrenaline rush now. Or maybe you do and you use a counterattack? I don't know. Pretty sure this guy's not in dodge. I guess not having fun with the halberds. It just says fuck it. There you go. Oh, bad luck. So both have had some high misses. Rough turn with the warp guards. He's got to make the warp guards win these Dark Soul battles. So here's the thing. If that Magister's alive, he can instantly do Weapons of Destruction on the Marauder and do Order. And he may be able to chew through that Verminkin. So that's going to be really important for that Magister to die. I don't think he's going to. I don't remember if he took exhaustion or anything, and I'm not even sure he has less than 30 HP left. This is kind of pretty much his only free unit. I think you would want to take him on the Eshin Sorcerer. Put him in all alone, start doing damage on that unit. Or the Poison Wind Globadier. It's actually who I'm thinking of. I think I'd want to go on the Poison Wind Globadier. Aenur just fed to him for no apparent reason. Yeah, but the Magister gets to have another... Oh, yeah, 105 to 103, you're right. Did he switch weapons or something? Or that guy was always 105. Well, if this... Yeah, you'll be able to shoot him with this Shuriken. Even if this Dark Soul gets on him. 10 seconds left. Not sure why I didn't go for the Poison Wind Globadier. I think I would have put the Poison Wind Globadier in all alone. He would have been really easy to hit as well. And you could have had him on both sides, guaranteed the Poison Wind Globadier couldn't disengage. This guy right here, he's right by him. I mean, Aenur fed him this unit for no apparent reason. I don't know. I don't know what he was doing with his Poison Wind Globadier. I'm sure he'll tell us after. But, I mean, he had quite a perch up there. It had taken a lot of blue pills to get to that Poison Wind Globadier. There we go. That's my point. Now you're suddenly dropping your initiative. Did you do enough to warrant putting on dual daggers? Can we just mouse over the Magister just once? See if he's debuffed? See what his HP is? Can we like just check his HP? I'm very curious what it is. I don't know why he isn't. 15. He may have exhaustion. Just hit the B button. Check for the debuffs. Okay, not liking that attack chance. I don't know. He is in cover. Just aim. You've got to kill this guy. Or he may have exhaustion and die anyway. I have no idea. This is RNG's mad at him for, first of all, using Daredevil. Now not checking to see if he has exhaustion anyway. Alright. Time to exhaust and finally use aim, right? Does he not have aim? He does, and he has exhaustion. What do you... You were committed to killing him. Just kill him. What is he doing? You have exhaustion and adrenaline rush. You could have attacked with an aim shot on the Magister. I don't know what he's doing. No, you should have just aimed for 70%. I didn't look at the rolls, but I'm sure one was above 70. He's getting himself stressed out. He's stressing me out. uh, why did he... I just don't get it. It's like, I give up. Let me just throw at the Marauder now. It's like, finish killing the target. Oh, man. Well, this one's going to come down to the wire. Both players making really bizarre decisions. Crowley's entire team is pretty much locked down. As you can see, the mutant archers switching to bows are now slower than everybody, which is what we talked about at the beginning. There's your halberd. Wow, bad luck. Yeah, you both had kind of some shit rolls. I mean, those 50% coin flips, but you've got to make your luck. I mean, use some aims, man. He wasted an adrenaline rush and an exhaustion. He could have done numerous aim shots on the Magister. So, I don't know what to say. This Verminkin may save his fucking life. The one thing about these Chaos builds, mine especially, the Possessed, the Marauder, they do not have a lot of survivability. You can start shooting them and hitting them, they go down quick. Landing 2 alright hit chances. The orders are going to take him out for sure, though. Again, why did he Daredevil? Why didn't he use aim? Why did he bring down the Poison Wind Globadier? And there. If you had just checked, Aenur, like I had been begging, yes, it was bad. Yeah. Yeah, you did. You certainly did. But we were all entertained by it. All right. You could have used all those shurikens on the Marauder with a simple check I had been begging for. I mean, we're at a 90-second turn timer. You have some time to make some decisions. You need to use the Poison Wind Globadier and Lad's Got Talent Warp Guard to kill this Marauder. It's all you should be thinking about right now. Just kill the Marauder. I don't know what he's looking at. Just go and kill the Marauder. Get him at a good angle. Unobstructed view. I would put him right here and just throw some shurikens in his ass. That's all you got to do. You know that's not the Marauder. You got to get closer. He's using too much time. What? Why? Guys, if you're going to PvP in Mordheim, you want to kill heroes and you want to kill leaders. It should be your main objective, especially when they're in front of you. Henchmen, while convenient to kill, maybe an easy target at the time, are irrelevant. But, yeah. I mean, this Dark Soul is free. He's putting a lot of faith in his Warp Guard for landing killing blows on the mutant, or on the Marauder. This guy is taking 60 self-damage. He's going to be down pretty low. Alright, a lot of faith in this unit. I don't remember if he took a stance or not. Why doesn't he check the damage first? It's really driving me nuts. Lands the first one. Parry fail. 1% chance. Okay. And he got both. Whew. Maybe that attack from the Eshin sorcerer made the difference he needed. I mean, he knows he needs to kill the mutant archers, and he just pulled him a long way from the mutant archers. Yeah, you know, Crowley, I think you overdid it, bud. I think that's part of it. Um, I don't think it. I mean, the guys with daggers. I mean, you're going for a lot of damage first turn, but even in like deployments like this, which are kind of convenient, you can reach your opponent. You're using up all your blue pills to get there. You can't switch back to convenient weapons. You're like when I know when he designed these builds, he wasn't thinking, oh, this is going to be great with cloth and dual daggers. You know, you're thinking of a certain build, a certain helmet, a certain shield. And he took that all off of his units to give him some initiative tricks. Let's see if he can disengage. Most likely. I don't see why he wouldn't be able to. Yeah, I figured he'd have a disengage. I mean, I wouldn't start counting your eggs before they're hatched, Aenur. These two mutants will just shoot down this verminkin. I mean, I never RNG, man. I mean, there's no reason these two can't shoot him to death. And they're very dangerous mutant archers. His Dark Souls aren't going to die anytime quick. And he has plenty of morale left. And Aenur isn't exactly playing at an A+ level either. And all this talking, he's trying to distract him so the timer winds down. It's good tactics. Just shoot, shoot, shoot. My wife is on the way home, guys. Come on. Tick tock, tick tock. Be nice if he had a knee shot here or switches back to the daggers so he would jump this unit. I think that'd be a good play to switch back to the daggers. The tactical play would be to switch to the daggers. So you'll jump him in next turn's order. I think you wanted to switch back. You jump back to 105. So even though you're not using all your red pills, between the two turns you will have him dead. And it won't give him a chance to relock you back into place. Anyone want to PM Crowley and tell him that? Or is that cheating? Like, if you're going to do initiative tricks, do initiative tricks. Switch back to the daggers. Shuffle that turn order. It's been very effective for Karand. Using Call of Van Hell to jump the initiative orders. I'm not sure what we're doing here. You had shots on him. It's because it was 65? Is he considered in cover? 65 does seem low. What is going on? Is the baby crying? What are these guys doing? He's leaving his one mutant. I mean, he did delay, but he's against the wall now. Switch to the daggers, so you go first on the turn switch. Then you can go wherever the hell you want and stand in the open. Ah! It would have been nice to see these two guys switch back to the daggers. Right here, just switch back. Daggers. 105. That's an odd choice. You want to do the headshot first so you can do crits and have a greater hit chance. Really weird choices going on. I mean, that cost you some red pills. Oh, it was going to be his turn anyway. But then putting this guy against the... These guys, man, they must be exhausted. I don't know what's going on. A lot of tactical blunders. Like this guy, so Fog Spirit has 65 HP left, for example. Why do the headshot with the lower percent? Just shoot him twice and he would have been dead. Because he was doing like 35 damage a shot. So, like, why even take the headshot? Just do 2 regular shots and kill him. Really weird stuff going on. Switch to the daggers. I mean, you literally have to now. See, this is his build. A 48% hit chance against this Dark Soul. I think he overcommitted. And then he did this to himself last time, locking down his warp guards for or his Dark Souls for eternity because they don't have lure. These guys are just talking tactics. Like, just talk after. I haven't been reading it. I couldn't reach someone with him. Lhasa? Is that a virus? He seems to be named after viruses and diseases. Defensive stance without a shield. Like, I think Crowley's just fucking packed it in here. Here's the Dark Soul. He was randomly shooting with his Poison Wind Globadier, but is not locked down. Just all over the place, these two. Like, Crowley's given up, but there's no reason for that. He could have done that much better against that Verminkin. This unit that's not dead could go kill the Poison Wind Globadier. He could have been switching to the shields and had his Dark Souls start surviving longer. I just don't get it. I mean, the Poison Wind, the Lad's Got Talent Warp Guard is an issue, sure, but you can shoot him to death, and he's already at like half health. Yeah, look at this guy can get to the Poison Wind Globadier. He's skateboarding to him. Like, why was he kind of giving up with the mutant archers? He, instead of the headshots, 2 regular shots, switched to the daggers. He could have played all that much better. This Poison Wind Globadier is not going. He might be dead because he took exhaustion and adrenaline rush. Yeah, I think the Poison Wind Globadier is dead. He's taking 60 damage. If these guys would ever check the debuffs, yeah, he's dead. So he killed the Poison Wind Globadier. He should have a Vermin Kid dead. I mean, it's like, come on, guys. Get the fuck with it. I have to ignore my wife's phone call. I'm a terrible husband. Not only are they making poor choices, they're taking too long. I have to tell her I was walking the dog now. Sorry if you can hear the phone ringing. Yeah, go kill him. Just don't even think. He's almost dead. Go kill him. Go kill him. He's close. Go kill him. Go kill him. Go kill a Dark Soul. Just, you don't have to think about it. Go here and shoot a Dark Soul with shurikens. Or go towards the Mutant Archer so it'll be easier to shoot you and run out of blue pills. You could do that too. Make sure you do exhaustion so you take 30 self-harm and get yourself in range of the Mutant Archer. Perfect. Now the Mutant Archer will have a target for next turn. I mean, I'm being a dick. I'm sorry. I don't know, man. This has been a weird one. This has been such a weird one. You got 1 shot off on the guy. Was it worth it? Now you're standing in the open, and that's a Mutant Archer. A lot of faith that, I guess, the Lad's Got Talent Warp Guard can get to him. Did you just give him Warp Mists? Or the Poison Mist? This has just been. I mean, these guys have both given up at different points and whatnot, but I mean, ugh. I think he's thinking Suicide Devil can get there. He's got to be thinking that. You're not going to get Black Hunger off now, though, I don't think. I know Skaven can run. Is he going to get him with a Daredevil? Is he going to... Well, he's against the wall. Again, Crowley, with these wall placements. Like, you left a safe building to go out in the open against a wall. It's... And now he's not using Daredevil, where before he was all about Daredevil. I don't know, guys. Yeah. All I can say is maybe they're both tired. Long days. It's a weekday. I think both will admit, they'll probably watch, and I think both will admit they could have played better. And they'll probably say we were tired and stuff. I mean, I get it. But a lot of mistakes here. Still, I think a pretty competitive match. I mean, look at their morales. They're pretty fucking equal. Crowley easily could have won this. But before his mutant archers were having their turn, he's like talking about how he lost it, the match and whatnot. You put that in your mind and you're going to lose. See, if he had just gone Daredevil 2 attacks, I think that could have killed that unit. So, wow. Getting that 58 in there. It looks like Crowley's just kind of trying to get it over. Yeah, Crowley's given up. No reason to attack into the web of steel. Man, that headshot, I just don't get a lot of things that have happened. From that exhausted Magister, if he just checked that. Not using aim. Bringing down the poison wind globadier. The mutant archer's not switching back to daggers. Using the headshot instead of 2 normal shots to kill the target. Just a lot of bizarre stuff going on. I think if you're Aenur, you start pulling it back. Be cautious with your HP. You've got everything under control. I think these are good choices. Just let your Eshin Sorcerer shoot them to death with shurikens. They're in cloth. Let the Warp Guard just come and clean up everything. Three HP. He's going to use a name just to fuck with us. Nice aim, Aenur. Good use of aim. You can go get the idol. I mean, that mutant archer's dead. I think you need to go north and kill that Daredevil or this Dark Soul you should have killed last turn. Or kill the other one. There's one in here you can kill. Or this one you should have probably killed last turn. Or shoot the full health one. I don't know. What the fuck do I know? Spread the damage. Remember, in Mordheim, you want to not kill targets. You want to spread as much damage as possible. Leave everyone about one attack from death. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, just get them all really low health so you can win in one dramatic turn. It's the key. This guy might blast through the dodges. He does have daggers. And if he lands an attack, I mean, this Vermin kid is about dead. I think he's below 100 HP. Yeah, you got the dodge in, but... I mean... Ugh. That was risky. He could have killed the Vermin kid and locked down the Eshin Sorcerer or something. 22 parry roll. Jeez. Another 22 parry roll. That was bad luck. Yeah, I know. I mean, they're both parents. I know they're fucking tired. Been there, done that. My wife's already harassed me because I just ignored the phone call. Be in the doghouse here soon. And my dog's howling at me. It wants food. So I may be ending this here shortly. He can't win anyway. As soon as this guy dies, he has no one to pass a route test. So, Aenur moving on to play Shellproof. I think that's going to be a good match. From what I understand, Shellproof basically beat Aenur, but then Aenur passed a 16 route test of 16 and was then able to beat Shellproof. So that sounded like it was a hell of a match. Came down to the wire and got a lucky save. And everything in my life is going crazy. So I will see you guys later.